Next, I'm going to bring up, what's his name now? David, I think it is, with SAC Dads. He's going to tell you his story and about his organization and what he's doing, his campaign to change family law.
I'll get a round of applause. Come on. Thank you.
Well, I'm honored to be here. My name is David Coleman. I'm the founder, president, and chief executive officer of Sacramento Dads. It's a nonprofit here in town where we actually help our fathers prepare the court documents to get into court. We also give them what we call court preparation to help you be able to articulate your case to the judges, how to get past the mediator. For instance, we don't believe in trashing the other side. What we do is we get an opportunity to, if you get an opportunity to talk to the judge, that's the time for you to talk about yourself, about how you're going to parent and the things that you're going to do for your children. We spend too much time saying mom's doing this and mom, but we need to talk about what I'm going to do as a father, how I'm going to be there to help them with their homework, and how I will pick them up from school, and how I will teach them about girls, and about relationships, and about puberty, what impact you're going to play on your children's lives, instead of wasting your time talking about mom. The main place that you need to make your money at is with the mediator. When you go see the mediator, you've got to make them like you. It's just like going to a job interview. When you go to a job interview, you're not going to talk about the bad things that happened at your previous employer. You want to talk about how you're going to be able to improve that company's product. Your product is your children. So you want to make sure that when you go and you want to talk about, when you talk to the mediator, you want to tell them how you're going to improve the quality of your children's life, and not about how screwed up your relationship with some woman who hates you. They already know that. That's a given. Go in there and sell yourself and tell them why you should be this child's father. You are applying for a job, and you know how hard it is with employment like it is right now. Also, what else we do? We go to court with our clients. We sit there with them just so they have that support. Typically, if the mediator goes against you, everybody thinks that they're just going to accept the mediation report. That's not true. If you don't agree with the mediation report, you can ask for what is called a long cause hearing. A long cause hearing provides you an opportunity for you to bring in witnesses. You can subpoena records. You can have you can bring in your own witnesses. You can ask for the discovery that the other side has. If they say you're a violent person, you better come in there and show why you're a violent person. Just don't say those things. So there's another forum for you to be able to have your case heard. I've done 526 cases, and we've only been around 4 years. In those 526, we've only lost 2, and the reason for that was because one of the fathers went in and told the judge that she lied, judge. She said that I hit her twice. I only hit her once. What an idiot. So that's one case that we lost. But outside of that, we've been very successful. Like, it makes a difference. But we've been very successful in increasing the amount of visitation and custody that our fathers have. What we consider as a success story would be, say that you have supervised visitations for 4 hours a week. If we can get you an overnight or you get unsupervised, that's a success. And that will lead on to additional things. We also do workshops around town. There's several classes that we teach. What is called Baby Mama Drama, Avoiding the Trauma. It's a workshop to help us be able to have a smooth transition during visitation. We also have one called Painful Proper Problems. That's for the women. We also have a workshop called I Heard That. You got to say it like that. I heard that. It's a communication workshop to give men an insight on when women are talking to us, that we actually process information differently. For instance, my previous girlfriend once told me, she said, David, does my butt look big in these pants? Well, she was a big girl. Her butt looked big. But instead of saying that, I said, girl, you look good with whatever you put on. And that made her feel better. She just needed to be validated. So that's just some of the things that we do. We also do what is called, we have a workshop called Jailbirds Don't Fly. It targets, it's our youth outreach. It targets young men 16 to 21, and try to help them to stay out of trouble and stay out of jail. We also have another workshop called Waiting to Inhale. It's designed to help our teenage fathers to be able to make wise decisions before they have babies, so that they don't get hindered by their lives when they're young. about practicing safe sex. We also do what's called a Day with Dads, where we are given tickets to places like the Kings games, the circus. We do cycling, we have picnics, and they're all these things I'm telling you are free of charge. We do not charge for any of those items. They're all free of charge. And so we don't know what our next Day with Dads is going to be. Our website is www, write this down, sacdads.org, SACDADS.org. It'll tell you about my story. I'm a single father. I have 3 children. I've raised them from the womb. Their mothers have not been engaged in their lives at all. I haven't received 1 penny in child support. I just graduated from college, 2001. Welfare put me through college. So I got through that, and then I've been helping fathers ever since. So men can raise their children. I've got my children that came home from me from the hospital. I had them as infants. I could do anything else except for breastfeed. But you know, everything else that they needed, I was able to do that. So men can raise them. You'll see my 3 sons on there. They're very successful. One works with Super Shoulder and me. The other one is in the Air Force, and then Johnny just won the basketball championship. And so there's a lot of things that we as fathers can do. If you have any problem with the family court, you need to come and see me. I have many solutions for you, and I like to do one-on-one and hands-on. My phone number is 968-3724. That's a crisis hotline. If you feel like going over and choking your baby mama, call me first. Don't go over there. Don't go choke her. Thank you.
Thank you very much, David. I really appreciate that. That's sacdads.org, isn't it?
Yes. .org. We're 501c3. We take those